Hey guys, Dave Moore, iDaveMoore.com, coming at you from the outdoor range today. We're going to do a little ammo test. Now mind you, this isn't going to be very scientific. We have a gel block. I believe it's the FBI standards, but we got it for free basically, so it is what it is. And it has already been shot a few times. So we're just going to do a little backyard ammo test with a few rounds, 3 rounds. Speer Gold Dot 115 grain, Liberty Defense, what is it?
50 grain plus P.
50 grain plus P. And then we're going to use a Speer Gold Dot 147 grain. Now mind you, I don't have a real high-speed camera, so it's not going to be super duper slow-mo, but you're going to see something here. If anything, it's a little bit of fun that I can put in the archive for myself. So we're here. We're going to start it off with the 115 grain, and then we're going to probably use the 50 grain, and then the 147, and you just kind of see what happens. Hopefully these other channels that are in here aren't going to affect it too much. We're going to be shooting it probably, we should probably shoot out of the same gun.
Yeah, definitely.
What barrel length is yours?
3 inch something.
So we're really going to shoot it
out of a VP9 or a Glock 19.
Yeah. Let's use a Glock 19.
Okay.
Because that's a gun that a lot of people have. So use a Glock 19, and I'm not going to put denim or anything in front of this. This is just for fun, basically. But maybe we'll see something extravagant. Who knows? But first up is going to be the 115 grain, so stick with me. All right, so first up is the Speer Gold Dot 115 grain. A lot of you know this is kind of one of the standards in self-defense ammo. Police use it all around the country, and I carry it on a daily basis. I'd prefer to carry 124, but the store only had 115, so there's that. So 115 grain Speer Gold Dot is up first. All right, so now we're going to shoot the Liberty Defense 50 grain plus P. This is, I kind of call it a novelty round, but I guess it has good ballistics. I haven't really looked into it too much, but it's a really fast, light round, and it fragments. So I've heard good things about it, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. So we'll see it now. Lastly, but not least, of course, is the Speer Gold Dot 147 grain G2. And this is the one that has the little polymer tip in it, kind of like critical defense. So, we'll see what this one does. I expect a lot out of this guy right here.
That's pretty sweet.
Here's the delivery.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Alright guys, so I ended up shooting about 5 Speer Gold Dots first, then the Liberty, and then the 147 grain Gold Dot G2. And I'm glad I did that because we got some interesting stuff here. I'll zoom in a second. But at the furthest point, you've got your 147 grain Speer Gold Dot, which makes sense. Heavier round, it's going to have more energy, more force to go through. Plus the tip's plugged up a little bit, so it's going to be able to bury in there a lot more. The 147, where'd it go? It's about right here. And I'd say it about doubled in size. It's not huge, but it's not that big, and I was told size doesn't matter, so there's that. The 115 grains are about 3 inches, 3 to 3.5 inches short of the 147. So this goes to show you the heavier bullet is going to have more penetration. The thing is though, it seems like about 2/3 of the 115 grain expanded better than the 147. Like there's 2 in there that are bigger than the 147. The other one stayed about the same size as the 147. The Liberty, which is a cool round, but it's right here. And I think there's pieces of it throughout here, but I mean, we got 4 inches in the block, and that 50 grain plus P just blew apart, which is what it's meant to do. It's meant to fragment. Yeah, but it didn't get very deep. So I'm not a ballistics expert. Like I said, we're doing backyard ballistics right now, but will that make it through a rib cage? I don't know. It's gonna hurt like a bitch, I can tell you that. But it didn't get as deep as the other ones. Like I said, the 147, I mean, I don't know how long this is, 18 inches?
Yeah, about.
So 147 made, let's say, 16 inches, 115s are about 12, 13, and Liberty are at 4. So it's kind of a cool test. I'm glad I shot 5 gold dots at once, because then they all stopped at about the same spot. And most of us are carrying gold dot 115s or 124s, so they're all damn near in a line. All right, so for shits and gigs, we just flung a, what was it?
147 grain Federal HST, a Hornady Critical Duty 135 grain plus P, and another gold dot 147 grain.
And what we got was the HST is about 2 inches shy of the 147 grain gold dot, but it expanded like a motherfucker. So
Mushroom perfectly.
if I was a betting man, that HST almost got, I don't want to use a measurement, but it's bigger than the gold dot 115 grain, and it went just a little bit deeper. So what grain was that again?
147 grain.
147. So there's that. I mean, the 147 gold dot went further, but the HST expanded more. And even, you know, we've shot this multiple times and it still had good expansion. So if anything, you'd think it would expand less because the cavity has already been made, you know. But I just kind of want to toss that in there. The HST, it's a good round too. I'd say
Nasty little guy.
nasty little guy. It's worth carrying. That's really all I wanted to do today, was just this quick little backyard ballistics, so to speak, and have some fun. So I'll post some photos up and get some close-up shots, and you see what happened. Keep shooting, guys.
Bye.
Oh, also, real quick, make sure to check me out, Instagram at iDaveMore. Check out YoungBuckDave at YoungBuckDave. He's got a much bigger following than I do. So like, subscribe, do all that happy horse shit, and we'll see you next time.
Keep shooting, guys.